Hello and welcome to the Maximum Mediocrity Podcast. My name is David Shockley. My guest today is a man named Jimbo Slice. You've heard him on the podcast before, but something you may not know is that he's currently a teacher working on his bachelor's degree, and he has a specialty in history. So I brought him on to ask him what it was really like to teach the future of America, and I think you'll be very interested in his answers. My co-host today is a man named Sean Mons. You've heard him before, but something you may not have known about Sean is that he doesn't believe that hot sauces are actually hot. So what we did is we got some of the hottest hot sauces that we could find to test this. And that sounds a little like this.
Oh my god.
So if you want to stick around after the interview to hear that, you are more than welcome to, because we had a lot of fun recording it. So just a little bit of a preface before we get into the interview with Jimbo. We had initially planned to quiz him with 5 quiz questions about American history. The object being that if he gets enough wrong, then he has to drink more alcohol to mess him up during this interview. But if he gets a bunch right, then us, the creators of the American History Quiz, we actually have to drink, making the interview a little bit more interesting for us. However, because of our humble recording equipment, we missed the first 2 questions, so please bear with us. This is what you get. This is the best we could do. So, without further ado, episode 14 of the Maximum Mediocrity Podcast with Jimbo Slice. Well, most of that interview anyway. Jimmy, are you ready for question number 3?
Yes.
What major forces made up the axis of power during World War II?
Germany. Italy.
Germany twice.
No.
Okay.
No. I was just correcting myself.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I messed up Germany.
Deutschland?
So we got Germany, Italy, and Soviet Union.
Good guess.
Fuck! I
No.
just realized it.
Very close.
Fuck.
It is.
My asshole.
I mean, if you want. The correct answer is Germany, Italy, and Japan.
Sean, I hate you.
Question number 4. What 5 rights does the First Amendment make known in the United States Constitution?
Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion.
Good so far.
Freedom of press.
You know, that's a lot. I'll give you it's 5. I'll give you the 3 out of 5 on that one.
Okay.
Oh,
Do you want to try guessing the other 2?
No. No, because we'll be here all night.
Freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of assembly,
Ah, shit.
freedom of petition.
Oh, okay. So
And
freedom
religion.
of assembly and petition.
That's right.
Okay, we're the only ones I was missing.
Those are the 5 things.
So you got 3 so
First
far.
Amendment.
So you're safe now.
Okay. That counts
That
as
was
the
another-
correct answer then, does
No,
it?
yeah, that's correct answer, fucker.
I'm gonna give that a correct answer.
Yeah, because you fucking gave it to him. I knew that one would fuck you up. I didn't think the other 4. I was like, you know what? Maybe France will fuck him up. But
There's
I knew
still
this
one
I
more
know this
question
one.
here, my friend.
Yeah.
One question more. If you get this right, then we drink. Name 3 of the 4 faces of Mount Rushmore. You know what? Fuck you. Name them all.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck you, but name them all. I'll give you a hint. All 4 of them are very important people.
Oh shit. I'm gonna go with Washington, Lincoln, Jefferson,
Yes.
and don't give me anything, because I should know this. James Monroe.
Who?
Who is that?
He was another president. Okay.
You didn't think Teddy Roosevelt?
No, I didn't.
Ah.
The guy that was like all about national parks. That's the only reason his face is up on there.
Well, I thought James Monroe was just as important. Okay.
I'll give you a bonus question.
Okay.
I'll be impressed if you get this one. What year did the War of 1812 actually take place?
1812.
Fuck!
Yeah. That was another gimme question I had in there, but like the way I worded it was just meant to be fun.
You almost tripped me up. Like
I
was
know.
like,
I saw
wait.
your face, just like, fuck. Did he just say actually? I thought
That is correct. You're right.
I thought it was a clever question, but your face did definitely express the fuck. Really?
So I'll give you that one.
All right.
I'll give it to you. You know why? Because we're a good host and we're givers over here. So Jimmy, because you successfully answered, kind of, sorta, 4 out of 5 of our questions, me and Sean are going to take an additional shot out of solidarity. Cheers, buddy.
Oh fuck, Jesus. Well, this is the 5+3 stuff, right?
Yep. This is the rum.
Yeah.
Oh, that was.
No, it's so fucking disgusting.
You know what? It's not nowhere near as bad as the VJ stuff.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fucking E and J. That shit was awful. I saw it on sale the other day, and I almost bought it just for this.
How can something like that go on sale? How can E&J whiskey go on sale? How much it was E&J whiskey when we first bought it?
It was $5 for the 750 milliliter bottle. I found it was like a liter or something like that, or however they measure that, the bigger bottle. Originally it was $12. They had it on sale for $8. I almost bought it for just this.
Oh, see, how does something like that, how does a 1.5 bottle go on sale when it's $8?
$8. $8 old dollars.
Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, Jimmy, so now that we're past that fucking quiz part, now I want to ask a few questions about you, okay?
All right.
You know, so you're a teacher.
Yeah.
What would you say is like the hardest? What do you think people don't understand most about teachers? Like, what is there some type of misconception that people don't understand? Something like that. Like, what would you wish people knew about teachers that would make your life easier?
I think people tend to look at movies that involve teachers, like Dead Poet Society with Robin Williams.
Oh, yeah.
You look at Freedom Writers, and you're like, wow, teachers must have it great. They got these great students, and you know, these kids are great. They listen to them. It just seems so inspiring to help so many people. Yes, you are helping a good group of kids, but it's not all the time. Like, you're gonna have the lows where things are just not gonna work for the day.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have the kids that just do not get it whatsoever. No matter how simple you make it, it's just not gonna click. You're gonna have kids that may not pass your class no matter what you do.
There's nothing you can do for them.
Yeah.
You're gonna do your best, and that's
you
that's
could
that.
you could bend over backwards for them, but at the end of the day, you cannot help kids who do not want and accept the help.
I can see that. That makes a
Yeah.
lot of sense. It seems like a lot of the movies, it's a lot of underdog stories where it's people that.
If you notice in all of those movies, all of the kids are like, they propel forward, whereas you're going to get kids in the classroom that are at varied grade levels.
So my question then is, like, have you ever had a kid that was propelling himself forward and then all of a sudden just fucking sink?
Oh yeah,
And that'd be the most annoying. That's gotta be the most annoying thing
Yeah.
ever.
Very frustrating.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a fine line that you have to draw, because obviously if you notice like a huge drop for a kid, and you'll notice too, it's not just the grades, it will also be a behavior thing. Like, then they'll start acting up and all, you know, they'll be more disruptive. And usually it tends to be an outside influence, like something's going on at home, you know. It could be, you know, a divorce, a death in the family. It could be a whole range of things. We'd be here all night naming different scenarios, and you could say, you know, you're there if you want to talk, but you can't pry too much. You just gotta motivate.
I imagine there's a bunch of limits on you, as it is with the
Yeah,
school.
because, you know, there are other professionals in the education field that are there to help the kid in those situations. So you could say, I'm here to talk, you know, if you need it, you know, just kind of be like the shoulder, if you will, or
You can be there. You can be there for them as a resource, but you can't pry.
yeah,
If the kid ultimately doesn't want to talk to you, they just don't want to talk to you. They have to
exactly.
confide
Yeah,
in
you
somebody
cannot
else.
pry. Yeah, cannot get involved in anything outside of the classroom. But like that doesn't mean you have to be like, make sure you get your homework done. You can bring out the genuine side. Just be like, hey, I'm not just a teacher. You can talk to me here if you need it.
Kind of
thing.
deformalize yourself a little bit.
Exactly. Take yourself out of the teacher mode, the lecture mode kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. That makes a lot of sense. And I think we've all had that teacher that was just way too stern.
Mm-hmm.
That maybe we're like, ooh, I don't really want to go to you. That one that we just didn't quite click or that didn't connect with.
Yeah, the one that you just wanted to get out of the class as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I do have a couple. What grades do you teach?
Right now, I'm in elementary, but
elementary.
It's not where I want to be.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. I don't remember any of my elementary teachers, mostly because I was a shithead. But I do remember like my two favorite.
Shitheads have bad memories.
Like my two favorite teachers growing up were Mr. Colvert and Mr. Rogers.
Shout out.
Yeah, from when I was in high school. Fucking loved them because
Mr. Rogers is a cool dude.
Yeah, I liked him. He's
I
my
lived
favorite.
in his neighborhood.
Yeah. He told me I was a good neighbor.
Oddly enough, the same Mr. Rogers that I had was also tattooed like sleeves, legs, whole 9 yards, and wore a sweater vest and long sleeves to cover him up all the time.
Gangsta stuff.
Got to, not allowed.
So that was Mr. Rogers. But Mr. Colvert was a big old hippie that as soon as he got off, he just went to farm. But,
Wow.
Yeah. So that was him. But they were my two biggest ones because they were both like stern, but good in a way that just made you go like, you know what? I could see being my dad.
That's good. It's someone you can relate to. Jimmy, what was your favorite teacher?
Favorite teacher in high school? Probably, ironically enough, it was my history teacher, Mr. Delaney. Shout
Really?
out to you. He was the perfect level of cool. Like, I could relate to him the most because I'm a nerd at heart, I will say, putting it out there. In case you didn't know.
Marvel movies.
In case you didn't know already from the previous episodes I'm in, I'm a huge nerd, love all nerd things, and he embraced it. Like, he put up he has like all kinds of pop figures, huge Star Wars fan. He had Star Wars stuff up. And when the kids were like, aren't you a little old? Or, all that kind of stuff. He was
They
just
started
like,
giving him shit.
yeah, they kind of busted his chops a bit. He was just like, whatever, man. Like, I like Star Wars, so what?
That's a good one. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Someone didn't take that shit. So one thing that I definitely want to ask you is, how do you deal with parents? Have you ever?
Jesus fuck.
Are you currently in a spot where you're doing like parent-teacher conferences, or where you get a lot of exposure to parents, or is that handled by somebody else?
I do like some parent conferences, but usually if it's like it's usually like really small issues that I have, like nothing in regards to like like what's going on at home. I leave that to administrators. I'll express concern. I'll be like, hey, I noticed so and so is the grades are going down a bit, or hey, I noticed so and so's behavior's a bit out of character for them. I just want to make sure everything's okay.
Sorry, I just want to let you know that your child, he's not wearing clothes anymore.
Hey, did you know this about your child sucks?
Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but your child has become a bit of a fuckwad, and it's really harshing my mellow. Something like that.
Yeah, I think that's word for word from one of my scripts.
Really?
No.
Oh, see, I could be a teacher. I could do this. I could educate future America.
Just dumb question. Have you ever wanted to throw something at one of the kids? Like you've had him for like 6-7 months, and you're like, if I could just fucking one time this eraser to your head.
No.
No. Okay, good. Yeah, that's a good. That's the correct answer.
No, because I what I do is I get back at them without, doing that kind of stuff. I'll scare them. Throw them out of their groove is what I like to do.
Oh, can you give me an example?
So, one problem, very common, falling asleep in class. So what I'll do, I'll take a few textbooks, like really heavy textbooks. I'll either drop it right next to their ear or right on the floor next to them. Of course, it makes the loudest noise imaginable.
Nice.
They pop right up.
Got to throw them off.
Yeah, they don't fall asleep again.
But I gotta tell you, I do respect that, because before I do what I do now, and before I started the podcast, I did a lot of magic, and I did a lot of children's magic. I was a magician, and that's where I learned I don't like kids.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I respect anybody that can deal with kids for more than a half hour, because that was my set time.
Right.
So do you have any tricks of the trade? Maybe some people who want to enjoy the presence of children more, but just can't seem to be able to stand them. What is your tricks to maybe help ease that person into dealing with children a little better, or young adults, we'll say.
Well, I don't necessarily say, I wouldn't say it's like a trick of the trade of working with kids, because like talking with like adults, like you want respect, you have to give respect, kind of thing. And that's just how I am. Like, you know, if I respect the kids, they're going to respect me. And if they respect me, they're not going to want to act up. It's like, I'll respect you, but make sure you're listening to my rules. Like, be firm, but also know when it's time to get things done.
I
kind
see.
of thing. Like, I'll be your best friend, but let's get some stuff done first.
So until they start acting up, like you're doing everything you can, you're making it as easy as you can. But as soon as they start acting up and try to take advantage of whatever,
Yeah, then you got put up the wall.
So what's the staff room really like, Jimbo?
The staff room,
I've never seen the inside of the staff room, and I've always been curious about.
it
what goes on.
varies, but honestly, like, I just don't go in there. I don't feel like hearing the gossip between like the nasty teachers.
Do they gossip? Do they gossip with each other?
Yeah, all the time.
Is it as bad as the kids?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I wonder
It's
what
like
causes that.
like the teachers are in high school again.
What?
It's brutal. It's cutthroat, dude. It is cutthroat.
You guys ever heard that song from Bowling for Soup? High School Never Ends.
Yeah.
Is that what it like?
Yeah. It's very catty, and I was just I hate that kind of stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna not go in there. I'll go in there if I need to heat up my lunch, and that's it.
Now, what do you think causes that type of environment? Do you think that it's just that they live in an environment where children are acting that way, and you think maybe they kind of absorb that?
I think it's just a combination of, you know, like the students, like they act up because they're stuck in that room, and teachers are stuck in that room too. I mean, it's not that we don't like it, but you know, being literally trapped in a room for 7 hours, it's awful.
Really?
Yeah,
I
mean,
never thought about that.
you know, just imagine you have to stay in your bedroom for most of the day. Like, you're gonna want to go out and do something. That's them. That's the teachers. That's the kids.
So you start to get almost like this cabin fever. You start
Exactly,
to get all cooped up
and you're in closed quarters with, you know, all these other teachers, and it doesn't help that you had to compete and work your ass off to get in there.
So how much do you hate seeing the kids outside of school?
It's certainly a little uncomfortable, but you can't show that you're being uncomfortable. Just kind of go about what you do.
I remember.
I mean, they're a person. You're a person.
They know that you do have a life outside of the school. So
I remember seeing a teacher outside of school when I was she was like my third grade teacher or something like that. And I saw her and I went up to her. I was like, "Hey, are you Miss da da da?" I don't want to give her name out because this is not a great story about her. And she goes, yeah. And I told her who I was. She goes, "Oh, please don't talk to me.
Wow.
Ever again." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Holy
So,
shit.
she was like brutal right off the cuff. And I was like, "Oh, you obviously remember me."
Wow. Actually, I'm glad you said that because I met one time I met a teacher outside of school. She was a middle school teacher, and she was kind of like that aide person. She never really quite had her own class, but she was always helping out others at other classrooms. I remember I walked up to her and I said, "Oh, did you used to teach at, you know, such and such middle school?" And she looked at me dead in the face, blank faced, turned the fuck away, and walked away.
no, where were you at?
I was at a department store.
Okay.
Like, I mean, she looked at me and it fully took in the information, looked at me dead in the eyes, and, like, registered that I had just said, "Oh, I know you from this middle school. I haven't seen you in a while." And she looked at me and just turned the fuck away. I was like, okay, then.
Usually it's just, like, small talk, like a wave across the room.
Yeah.
That's all you really need to do. Like, that's all I do.
I got straight up told, "Please don't ever talk to me ever again."
This just gets even
You
worse.
must have really been a rough kid.
That's what I'm saying.
The kid I was the kid that thought he was smarter than everybody else in the room.
Hasn't
Yeah, I
changed
would have
much.
hated you.
9 times out of 10 I was. All right, but I normally like identified with like what pissed me off is like, especially in like 3rd grade, people couldn't name animals. I'm like, "Are you fucking serious? Have you never seen a fucking fox
The
before?"
fucking snake, Jerry!
Yeah, pretty much that. Like, are you fucking serious? Are you this fucking dumb?
It doesn't have any fucking arms and legs. How hard is this? Bigger than a fucking worm. We call them danger noodles now, Jerry.
So, but like, that was the kind of kid I was growing up. Like, I definitely thought I was smarter than everyone that I had ever come in contact with. Luckily, I've been humbled, and I'm willing to know.
Are you sure about that?
For the most part.
Call a raccoon, not a trash panda, Jerry.
Trash panda. Is that better?
That's why your mom is divorced.
No, that was the kind of kid I was. I'm sure if we really reflected back on, we weren't the greatest kids either.
No.
Yeah.
Middle school was I think is the time where you are the worst human being you're ever going to be.
Which is weird because that's where I want to be.
You're fucking insane.
I want to work with the middle school.
Dude, oh my god.
That's where I started, and then when I relocated, now I'm in elementary school, I want to go back to middle school.
Really? Why is that?
I like more independence. Like with elementary school, it is like you got to do every other thing with them. They cannot do as much on their own. In middle school, I love the independence. Plus, I love hearing some drama. And middle school is the worst.
Oh, a little bit of shit talking every once in a while.
It's pretty comical, even for teachers.
Becky did this and that.
It's just some of the dumbest stuff you hear. It's like, man, I really got annoyed with that when I was in middle school. That would bother me in middle school. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. So
wait, hold on. What was some really good drama you heard from middle schoolers that really just hooked you?
It was all right. So there's a middle school dance, and I was one of the chaperones. Shit went down at the dance.
Oh!
Shit went down at the dance.
How many dudes did she blow? That's what I need to know.
No, there was none of that. None of that.
Oh.
Not under his watch.
Not under Sergeant Jimbo Slice's watch. Keen eyes. Not
the
a
slow
dick was
dancing,
seen.
you had to leave room for Jesus.
Bible's length
I
away.
walked around with a ruler, and I put the ruler in between them. I said, you got to hold this ruler up with the bodies.
Did you really?
No, I didn't.
Oh, God.
I was gonna say you're that fucking teacher.
Oh.
Fuck you.
No, I did not. However, I did embarrass kids. Like if
Hold
I
on,
knew
what happened? I want to know where was the dirt?
All right, so the dirt. All right, so yeah, I'll go back to the dirt. The dirt was a kid knows how to play women. He had multiple.
Well, how many?
3.
Wow, he's juggling 3.
Yes, he was juggling 3, and none of the 3 knew about each other till the dance.
Oh fuck
Oh,
Jesus.
no.
Oh yeah. It was fucking. So I got to hear
This is fucking
all
juicy already.
4 sides of the story. I heard his story and each of the 3.
Now they're gonna be in love in
Oh
love
my
forever.
God! It was a problem for the next 3 weeks. They just could not let it go, and that was, to me, that was the most pettiest thing, is that they just could not let it go. That
Would you now, when you hear about some really juicy drama that the kids have, do you share it with the other teachers? I feel like you gotta talk about it.
yeah, we do
Like trading
because
cards.
it does affect the classroom in the end. Like if the people involved in the drama are in the same class and they were sitting next to each other, of course it's going to create some conflict, and it ultimately is going to throw off the groove for the class. We let the other teachers know, like, hey, something's going on, there's some drama going on. Beware.
Shit's hitting the fan.
It's just
Yeah,
I got-
essentially.
Oh God, I got a fucking great story. I've been holding this in. I'm sorry. So when I was in middle school, we got a girl that came in from Colombia. Beautiful girl, absolutely gorgeous, and a bunch of guys just broke up with their girlfriends to try to go talk to her, to get her to be the girlfriend. Like it was day of type shit.
Oh.
Broke up with them.
The window was open.
Well, she's getting a lot of attention from like every dude, to include me. And
It was part of it.
yeah, in this I didn't have a girlfriend at the time. I was fucking fugly looking and
They were
fat.
picking for the draft.
Some things never change.
Yeah, some things never change, man. Well, all the fucking women were pissed the fuck off about that.
Because they're not getting their attention anymore.
Pretty much. Well, they had devised a plan to beat her up after school. Nobody fucking told them that she was a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as well.
Holy fuck, she's got it all.
Yeah. All right.
I'm into her now.
Yeah, so after school, everybody's leaving, and you have this pod of girls of like 10 women getting ready to gang up and just beat the shit out of her. The first one threw the first punch, down. Lady, dropped her quick. Loose jaw and everything, down. Second, third, fourth, and you just see her just go like one punch in these bitches.
Holy shit. Fucking good for her, honestly.
She came out.
Can't condone that, but...
Yeah, no, like seriously, all the guys are like, "What the fuck? Holy shit! Look at this shit!" Oh,
She totally fucked him up.
Oh yeah, It was hilarious.
If anything, that just makes her even hotter now to the other guys. She's like, oh shit, she's a badass.
Don't want to fucking mess with her.
Oh, dude, I need her.
Did any of the teachers get hurt breaking it up?
Nope. By the time the teachers
Oh, that's
got
good for them.
by the
That
time the
shit
teachers
fly.
got there,
Yeah.
she was already through all 10 of them.
Oh, that's good. You know,
It
I
lasted
got
all-
clocked in the face.
Oh,
What?
Yeah, we gotta hear
I
this
was
story.
okay. So I worked at a middle school in.
The hood.
So it was a private school. It was a private school.
In the hood.
So no. So it was K through 12, and it was like a small campus.
It was, they have the hood.
So there was
then
a
they had-
fight. There was a fight. We got word of a fight that was gonna probably happen in during high school lunch. So of course, some of the teachers were asked to be there to ensure that it does not happen. Well, sure enough, it happened a lot sooner than that, and I was just in the area at the time. Wrong place, wrong time. So I was trying to break this fight up with one other person, and these are two football players. They're huge. They're way bigger than me.
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's,
I mean they're like
yeah, no offense, you're not a
they're
small
like-
person.
Yeah, can we get, how tall are you?
I'm 6 foot,
And about how much do you weigh?
about 220.
Hey there, fatty patty. Just kidding.
No, and these guys are like, they're like
You actually
6
look really good
fu-
for your weight, man.
Yeah, no,
You look
no,
fucking
I don't.
hot.
Shut up.
I'm gonna suck
You're
that
lying.
dick.
These guys are like 6'5". I mean, pushing like they're linemen, so they're like 300. They're pushing 3.
They're the big of the big guys.
Yeah, the big guys. And I was trying to pull this one guy off of him, and he threw his elbow back right into my cheek.
Ooh, I bet you that felt great.
Oh,
watch
it felt
the
great.
elbow.
I mean, the elbow the size of a fucking basketball, right to the cheek.
Jesus fucking Christ. So this is a little bit off topic, but I have to say this today. Since we're talking about like different moves in fighting, I have a rabbit. My little dude, Abbott the rabbit. I love him. He's got this little cage. He's got this big ass cage for him that I got for him. And he's got this box in there so he can go and like chill inside of it. You know, if he wants to get away from it all. You know, just needs to chill out every once in a while. So he picks it up with it. So I'm looking at him. I'm about to feed him, and he bites down onto like one of the flaps of the box, and he suplexes the box.
Bad ass.
I watched him do it, and he's in this octagon cage. Did I just fucking see that shit? Did he just go full Randy Orton on this box right now? I mean, and people that know rabbits, they're very timid sometimes, most often. And so, like, he, like, threw his back into it and everything. Landed right on his back. Fucked this box up. I don't know at what point I could bring this up in this topic, but I chose now.
Getting some moves in.
Also, I want to do another quick little shout out to Liquid Alchemy, because on this very day, before we recorded this podcast, me and my main man, Chris Wedman, won Best in Show for the Pinewood Derby at Liquid Alchemy in Wilmington, Delaware. Woo! Thank you.
Killing it. How did you win that? Let's explain that.
For the people that don't know, Pinewood Derby, and we'll get off this. I just have to fucking say this real quick. Pinewood Derby, that's when you make like a little car and they send it down a little track and you try to be the fastest down the track. It's made out of wood, pine wood, if you will. So ours, we knew we probably weren't going to be the fastest. People could probably outrank us, out engineer us in that respects. So we went for extreme. So me, Chris, Rachel, and our friend Morgan, we all got together and we kind of spitballed what we thought would be the funniest and most interesting looking Pinewood Derby race car. And what we landed on was a car. We didn't shave anything off the car. It was perfectly rectangular, and it's red and white checkers, and then on top of it we put a little mini plate, like paper plate, and we nailed down two White Castle burgers, two White Castle sliders.
Oh, yum! What a waste of burgers.
Nailed them down. Is like that to me is what got me. You didn't glue it down, nothing. It's nailed.
We fucking nailed.
Well,
these things
burgers
down.
3 parts, so you can
And then we hot glued condiments, like little condiment packets, to the rest of the plate, and then we just glued that right down on top of the car, and we sent that thing down on its victory. We actually did 2 races. We lost both of them.
I would have laughed my ass off if you came home with like a first prize.
Right?
First prize.
But we did, because then, so they did the best in show, which was up to a vote, like a populist vote, and they said a majority of votes by a large margin, we had won.
Oh my god.
There was this one person that had a purple dragon that it looks like they had carved on top of it, and I was like, oh, well, they're totally gonna win. They got this. It's totally them. I couldn't believe they didn't fucking win.
3 minutes of just duh, 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 duh.
It took us a day to make this thing. Probably a total of like 3 hours worth of work.
Probably took that dragon person like a month and a half straight.
Carving.
7-hour-long days.
They had to 3D print it. They had to go on their computer and like totally make it digitally and all that. Now we fucked them,
Wow.
and we got like $300 worth of shit.
Holy sh! All for just a
Duh,
trip,
duh, 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 duh,
and a trip to White Castle.
our probably our biggest waste of time, or I say what took us the most time, was with our research and development. We wanted to make sure that we picked the correct type of sandwich that would best represent us in the competition. So we thought, okay, do we do a ham and cheese? Do we do a PB&J? Do we do a burger? Do we do one burger? So that's when we decided on the 2 sliders. So I just had to throw that in here today, that we won the best in show, Liquid Alchemy. But I think I had a great fucking time, and everybody did really, really great. So I just had to throw that in there. I had a fucking great time with that today.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. While we're on the topic of winning competitions, did we bring up the time we went on to a air guitar competition?
Oh my god, I'm so glad you said it.
So, this is
I
something.
would love to hear this story.
Yeah, this is something that's been weighing on me and Dave for, I'm gonna say, the better part of 6-7 months.
I would say so. I'd say at least a year.
Yeah, at least
It's
a
been a
year.
lot of grieving.
All right. So, I had accidentally bought a jacket that was an extra large, that was like actually an extra small that didn't fucking fit me. It took me 3 months to get this fucking jacket, and it's now Dave's jacket because he's the one that fucking fit it.
So how tall are you?
I'm 5'9", and I'm about 200 pounds.
Okay.
All right.
Just for the people. I'm not like trying to like
Yeah, no.
insult you guys by asking that. Just trying to give
I'm
the
a
audience
bigger
a
dude.
visual.
I'm a bigger dude. Like I'm not a small dude. Fits him perfect. It's a great jacket, and he keeps getting fucking compliments on this goddamn jacket.
I don't get it often. Every single time I wear it.
Yeah.
Literally every time I wear it. Every time I get a compliment, I almost feel a little bad because I'm like, damn, I got this thing for free. But in the exchange of this jacket, we decided to go to the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool bar. Maybe we won't say the bar name just for solidarity, because it's a really cool bar. I don't want to shit talk them too much, but this time in particular I think was a little extreme.
Yeah.
So we go out on a Sunday just to hang out, have a quick drink, maybe exchange this jacket, and have a nice quick night, right? Because it's Sunday, you got to work on Monday. We go into this bar, and the owner of the bar approaches us, and what does he say, Sean?
He goes, "Hey man, we're having a air guitar competition tonight. You guys should definitely sign up. There's not a lot of people signing up. We got a lot of great prizes. You should definitely sign up." And he kept bothering us about this because at first we're like, "Nah, man, we have to get home early. This, that, and the other."
Even when we walked in the place, he's like, "Hey, you guys here for the air guitar competition?" And we're like, "Fuck no."
Yeah.
It sounds fun, but we're gonna have an early night here.
Yeah.
And then so he comes up later and says, "Not a lot of people are signing up, so you have a high probability if you just do something that you're gonna win a prize." We got 3 prizes and was it 3 or 4 prizes? It was 4 prizes, and 8 people signed up. So we got a 50-50 chance of getting a prize. What was the top prize?
Top prize was this nice Jack Daniels guitar.
It was an electric guitar
Yeah.
that had the Jack Daniels logo on it on the whole body of
It
it.
was like
Was it a sticker that just had Jack Daniels? Was it a guitar with just a Jack Daniels
No.
sticker?
No,
or
it was an
it
actual
Jack Daniels
bottle
body?
of Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
Oh,
body of
No,
Jack Daniels.
probably stickers, something vinyl or.
Well, I thought maybe someone
Well, no,
painted
it
it
was
on.
It was licensed.
Yeah, it was like
Okay.
a $300 or $400 guitar though.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think he even told us the value of it
Oh wow.
Yeah. So,
to try to coerce us into doing it.
well, finally, me and Dave were like, let's just do this. If we don't make it to the semifinals, whatever, we can just fucking leave. All right. Well, me and him start really hatching an idea of how we can get into the finals and actually win something.
Mm-hmm.
And Dave, you want to tell him what you did?
So I'm a bit of a stage performer myself. So I thought I kind of have this in the bag. I'm at least going to get at least 4th prize. Not to say anything bad about anybody else that was performing, but I just have this. This is a skill that I have, is stage presence,
Mm-hmm.
at least a little bit. So I get up there, I'm playing my song, I'm rocking out on this air guitar, I'm doing the fucking drums, I got the fucking crowd singing the song with me.
What song did you choose?
I chose Green Day's American Idiot. It's one of my favorite songs. I can actually
Perfect.
play it on real fucking guitar!
Yeah.
I can actually play this song on like 2 or 3 instruments. So I thought, I got this shit in the bag, and I know how, I love Green Day, and I listen to all their live albums, so I know all the points where he interacts with the audience during this song. I'm getting textbook with this thing.
Like, he's got the crowd in on it. Like, everyone, all right, is going.
Perfect song to do it, though. I love that song.
It's a great song, and I also picked it because I knew everybody's going to know that one.
Yeah.
So I do my thing. I'm not going to, a humble bragging over here, but I kind of killed it.
Mm-hmm.
At least I felt I killed it. Sean, he's playing his song. Great fucking song. He's a little lacking in the stage presence. So what does he do? The ballsiest fucking move I've ever seen. He takes his goddamn pants off.
Yep.
What?
I have my pants off in this fucking thing. And
Dude.
no, not only that, I have to make up for it because I'm not 100% sure how to work the guitar or anything like that. That's why I started singing. I started singing the song with it, which was "Jealous Again" by the Crows, the Black Crows. All right, and I'm in it, and whatnot. I even used Dave at one point as my guitar because I'm actually strong enough to pick him up.
Yeah,
All
it
right.
wasn't hard. I'm 5'9", 140 pounds.
So we go through this, and we see the competition, and the competition we'll just say wasn't really there.
It was lacking. It was people that you had people that were going up, and it kind of made it look like they forgot what song they were playing halfway through. So to make a long story short, we didn't even qualify for a prize. We didn't even make it past the first round. We felt so cheated and slighted. We vowed never to go back there again. We went next Sunday.
Yeah, we did.
Oh my.
We were just so pissed off about that.
Because we wouldn't have done it if we weren't promised a prize, which we kind of were promised
Yeah.
a prize. They're like, hey, I kind of got, just fucking come show up. Like, they needed more people to do it.
I took
Yeah.
my pants off.
Damn. I'm not a performer, but like, yikes.
It was bad.
I would have understood like maybe like ripping your shirt off, pants. I'm surprised you didn't get escorted out with a cop.
He dedicated. He didn't, he wasn't naked. He had underwear on.
Still.
Yes.
It was pretty awesome. So, just to kind of, this may seem a little bit random, Jimbo, but
Okay.
we need a little bit of help. This isn't just about you in this interview. We also have Sean Mons over here, who claims to be pretty much immune to hot sauces. And we
Oh,
just
boy.
watched. Are you a fan of Hot Ones on
Yeah,
YouTube?
I love it.
Hot Ones is great.
Yeah, it's hysterical.
Hot Ones just did an episode with Philip DeFranco, who is like,
I saw that one.
I-
That was
it was a fucking great episode.
yeah.
The one
I
thing
lo-
you
I
fucking
love.
seen.
I'm a huge fan of Philip DeFranco too. on
Fuck
top of
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Philly.
Yeah.
Actually, that poster that I have on the wall there actually came from Philly.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
from Philip Franco. So what we want to do, so what we did is we bought 2 of the hot sauces that are on the show, and I guess we just kind of want to give a little bit of appreciation to the dedication that it is to be an independent creator, especially one that I find so much inspiration from, both Philip DeFranco and from Hot Ones, just as coming in with these really cool ideas. So what we have here to challenge Sean, and I guess I'm sorry, Jimmy, you have to be along this ride. We have 2
Okay,
of the
I'm
hot
hungry.
sauces. We have 2 of the hot sauces, and we're gonna go ahead and give them a shot.
I like to say now, our PA Chris, he's gotten a couple of these hot sauces before. He had the blueberry one, and he had another one before that, and I've tried it on
Hold
two
on.
separate occasions.
Hold on. Blueberry hot sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually really good. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Blueberry and ghost pepper.
That sounds like the most disgusting thing in the world.
You would think that. You honestly, God would think that, but it's actually really fucking good.
It was delicious.
But Chris has on several occasions got me a couple of these hot sauces that are supposed to be like mid tier on the scale, and I was like, these are not hot at all. Like you feel warm, but I wasn't like doing the fucking fire breathing dragon thing.
That's
like,
gonna be me because
so-
I'm semi a bitch.
Okay, so these have kind of cooled down a little bit and they've kind of dried off. So I think we should do another good lathering of hot sauce on these.
Down with that?
The first one we're going to be doing is called the Bronx hot sauce. The Bronx Green Market hot sauce. They're from the bottle, just really quickly. So the Bronx hot sauce is made with serrano peppers from Green Market Farms and Bronx Community Gardens. So everything in this hot sauce is from the Bronx, which is like kind of fun. I'm just gonna. Oh, dear God.
You're just gonna pour that shit
Oh,
on.
I just poured that shit on. I forgot how much it is. We got Chris is gonna hand that to everybody. So it's already been tossed in it in the sauce,
Mhm.
but since it's kind of dried off a little bit, we want to make sure we get the max potency.
Gotta lather it up.
Exactly. Jimmy, did you get yours? Did you lather it on?
I did lather.
Okay, great. So this is the Bronx hot sauce. Gentlemen, you ready?
3, 2, 1. And it's right in my beard.
Oh.
This is really good, actually. It's more sweet than anything else.
Oh god, it's just a lot of vinegar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
It is. All right.
That's kicking in now. That's like a 3 out of 10 on the show. Oh
Fuck
my
me.
god.
I'm fucked.
It's so good, though.
Yeah, this is like
It is actually really good.
3 or 4 out of 10. Oh
I had that entire wing. It was so good.
god. Damn it. I like want to finish it. It's so good, but it's hot as fuck.
See, I'm fucking
No,
hungry.
it's not. You're right. It's vinegary, but it's not hot in the least bit. Yeah, I don't get hotness out of that at all. But tell you right now, guys, if you can deal with Tabasco sauce, this is your shit. Oh god, it's so good.
This is actually really good. It is hot though. It's got a kick.
I don't feel nothing. And you can even ask Chris. I didn't like fucking baby it back on there.
Holy fuck. That's hot for me.
Are you really bitching out on this?
Yeah. That's hot as fuck. I don't like hot sauces, man.
I'm so scared.
I'm just throwing another.
Okay.
The ones I've had from the Hot Ones show haven't been shit. And dude, I really like the show.
I've just been handed the Last Dab. Carolina Reaper edition. So the original Last Dab has Pepper X in it.
God, dude, you're sweating.
Yeah, no, I'm just oily. I'm just an oily fuck.
Gotta saturate that forehead.
But so the Last Dab, this is Carolina Reaper, and this is like a 10 out of 10. I think this is like how many Scovilles?
2 million.
2.87 million
2.87
Oh.
million.
Oh,
on this
Good.
current batch.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm just gonna put a little bit on there, a little bit extra, not a lot.
They've already been tossing it.
They've already been tossed, so that's just a good little bit. Thank you,
oh,
sir.
I'm. You're gonna have to get a trash can ready.
Really?
I'm not looking forward to this.
That last one though, man.
You're still eating it.
This shit was good. That last one.
I do like the vinegariness of it. I'm sorry, this just turned into a food review channel, but still.
So enough about
So
teaching.
like this bottle alone is just imitate. Like I'm scared.
You gotta tell them when to stop. You don't want a lot. Oh.
Okay.
Oh god, that's a lot. That's a
Is
big
it a
one.
lot? Here, Chris, add me up a little bit. That way I can be even with him.
Oh my god. Let me see. How much did Chris put on yours, Sean? That's like half the wing. Okay.
I can actually only feel this sizzling on my fingers.
Gentlemen, are you ready?
No.
3, 2, 1.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh my god.
No.
Whoever invented this is an asshole.
Fuck.
Whew. Okay.
I need milk. And a trash can. No.
Oh god damn. Whoo!
I don't have any drink over here.
Dave.
Oh, my eyes are watering.
Oh fucking Jesus! It hurts my teeth.
Oh my god. Get me some milk.
Oh my god.
Ah, fuck! This actually really hurts.
Oh, fuck you.
I need milk.
Whoever invented this is a fucking asshole.
Chris, come here.
He's getting you somebody.
Ugh.
Fuck!
Oh my fucking god.
I'm gonna throw up. No.
I got you.
Woo! Oh fuck me. Ooh.
Oh, that's painful as fuck.
I'm gonna hold out for a second. I'm gonna ride. I'm trying to ride out. Whoa!
I hate you
Jesus.
all. I hate you all.
Ah,
Ah.
milk doesn't help.
I'm not drinking the milk yet. Woo!
No. No. No.
Oh my god.
Don't do it, Chris.
Oh, Ow, my lips. My lips seriously fucking hurt. That shit doesn't even taste good.
Oh.
Ow!
The burp hurt, didn't it? I heard it. Ooh. God.
Oh my god.
My lips hurt so fucking bad.
All right, I didn't think it was gonna be quite that bad.
Yeah.
This fucking sucks.
I haven't drinking milk yet.
Please, I need more milk.
Here, buddy. Here,
I'm sorry, I'm gonna...
I haven't taken a sip yet. Oh my god, I'm
It's on my lips.
Try that one.
Gotta talk back into the mic.
Fuck!
Ow. Oh my god, my...
Oh, I'm actually really sweating. I can feel sweat.
Fuck you, Sean! Fucking dickhead, why the fuck do you buy this shit?
Oh my god, Sean.
My lips hurt so fucking bad.
Okay.
Like, I'm actually coming down from this. I'm sweating like a pig,
Alright.
though.
Who the fuck bought this sauce?
Sean.
You
Sean did.
suck ass.
This was 100% my idea.
I'm in so much pain. Okay. All right, guys. To end out the podcast,
No.
Word association.
we're going to end out the podcast the same way we end out every podcast. If you're new, we're going to do a word association game while we are having trouble talking. Oh my god. He's gargling milk. Okay. Okay, so just to explain the rules for the view. Oh my god, I can't even talk. It's so fucking hot.
To explain the rules for the viewers,
My
I'm going to
lips
say a
hurt.
word. I'm going to say a word. Jimmy's going to say a word. Dave's going
David.
to say a word. It's all word association. From there, let me start. In 3, 2, 1. Dog.
Fuck.
Cat.
Yellow.
Hot sauce.
Red.
Purple.
Sucks.
Burning.
Lots of burning.
Lips hurt.
Ah, you can't say the same word twice.
All right, fair enough.
You lost. Okay, Jimmy, you start off with the next word.
Wings.
Hot. Fuck, I already used hot. All right, I'll start off. Pac-Man.
Lava Man.
Ghost.
Games.
Peppers.
Pinky.
Hot.
Brain.
Damn it, I said fucking hot again. All right, that's our show. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very... I gotta do the announcer voice. I can't do it.
This fucking sucks ass.
All right, hello. Fuck. We're gonna do a shout out to Sean Evans and Philip DeFranco for fucking putting through this. Philip DeFranco did three of these. Fuck, this is painful. We thank you very, very much for joining us, and God, fuck you for making us put us through this pain. Have a great evening. Stay woke, everybody.
I think I'm getting a nosebleed.
Oh my God.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, why?
Fuck!
Why, God?
I took a big ass fucking bite too. God damn it! Fuck you,
did
Sean.
I. So did I. I've been right on the sauce.
Say it right
I haven't taken this drink yet,
You said this shit wasn't fucking hot. You said that you could do any fucking hot sauce.
and I haven't taken any drink.
Yeah, you know what? How does your asshole gonna feel in 6 fucking hours?
I don't
Alright?
know. It's just gonna die.
Fuck! My mouth literally feels like.
Chris, sit on my seat. Say it.
So, my mouth literally feels like I just ate an entire anthill of fire ants.
I need more milk.
There's just, it's nothing but stinging, and like, it's just not. You don't put this kind of stuff on your sandwich and just go, oh, this is gonna be great. What you do is you take the most minuscule drop possible, and you put it in a big ass fucking 5-gallon thing of soup, and it works great. This should not be on hot wings. I don't understand why it's this fucking hot.
This shit should be illegal.